God says, something very serious is about to happen to you in the next 11 minutes. Jesus is begging you on his knees to listen now. If you skip, it will be too late to stop it. Do not scroll away from this moment, because what is about to unfold is not small, and it is not ordinary. I am speaking directly to you, because time is moving quickly, and this is your window to see clearly before something tries to break your peace. This is not meant to scare you, but to wake you, because you have been sensing that something is not right, and now I am confirming it. I need your full attention, because the next 11 minutes are not just minutes. They are a turning point that will decide whether you walk into protection or confusion. Stay here and listen, because this is about something that can still be stopped if you receive what I am telling you. Type yes to affirm. You are not here by accident, and you did not find these words by chance. I have allowed this moment to reach you because there is something forming around your life that you cannot see with your natural eyes. It is subtle, and it is trying to enter quietly, but I am exposing it before it reaches you fully. Jesus is not begging without reason. He is pleading because he sees what is approaching, and he knows that you still have the power to stand against it. If you ignore this, you are not just skipping words, you are turning away from a warning that was sent to protect you. Listen carefully, because I am not speaking in riddles. I am speaking with urgency and clarity. There is a situation, a decision, or a connection that is about to take a sudden turn, and it will test your peace and your trust. This is why I am calling you to be alert right now, not later, not tomorrow, but in this very moment. You have felt a weight recently, a pressure that you could not explain, and that was your spirit sensing what is coming closer. I am telling you now so you do not walk into it unaware. If this moment is touching your heart, take a second to like this video so this warning can reach others who are also standing at a critical point without realizing it. Do not think this is too big for you to handle, because I have not brought you this far to leave you unprotected. What is serious about this moment is not that something bad must happen, but that something is trying to happen, and you still have the authority to stop it. Jesus is on his knees not because you are weak, but because he loves you deeply and refuses to let you fall into something that can be avoided. This is love speaking. This is protection speaking. And this is your chance to respond with awareness instead of regret. There is a pattern you must break in these next minutes, and you already know what it is. It may be a thought that keeps pulling you down, a person who drains your energy, or a choice you keep delaying even though you know what is right. The seriousness of this moment is tied to that pattern, because if you continue it now, it will open a door that becomes harder to close later. I am not asking you to be perfect, I am asking you to be awake and honest with yourself. You cannot ignore what your heart has been warning you about anymore. Type 777 to receive blessings. You are stronger than you feel right now, even if your mind is trying to convince you otherwise. I have placed something inside you that recognizes truth when it hears it, and that is why these words are stirring you. The next 11 minutes are about alignment, about stepping back into the place where you are covered, guided, and protected. If you slow down and listen, you will sense exactly what I am asking you to do or avoid. This is not confusion, this is clarity trying to rise above fear. Do not let distraction pull you away at this moment, because distraction is one of the tools being used against you. Something will try to make you feel like this is not important, like you can come back later, like you can ignore this and nothing will change. That is not true, and deep down you know it. The reason this feels urgent is because it is urgent, and because your response right now carries weight. You are not powerless, but your attention and your choice matter more than you realize. Jesus is not distant from you, he is close, and he is speaking with deep concern and love. When he kneels, it is not weakness, it is a powerful act of intercession, a way of reaching your heart so you understand how serious this is. He is standing between you and something that is trying to disrupt your peace, and he is asking you to cooperate with him. You are not being left alone in this, you are being guided through it. But guidance only works when you choose to listen. You have been chosen to hear this before it is too late, and that alone should tell you how much you are cared for. Many walk into situations without warning, but you have been given a moment to pause, reflect, and adjust. This is your advantage. This is your protection, and this is your chance to step into a better outcome. Do not waste this by doubting or delaying. Trust what you are feeling right now, because it is not random, it is real. I am not asking for fear from you, I am asking for focus. Fear will cloud your judgment, but focus will sharpen it and help you see clearly. You do not need to panic, you need to listen and act with calm strength. Everything you need to handle this is already within you, and I am here to guide you step by step. Stay grounded, stay aware, and stay connected to me. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I am speaking to you in this continued moment, so you do not lose focus after hearing the first warning. What matters now is how you hold yourself in the next stretch of time, because this is where many people fall back into old patterns and lose the clarity they were just given. There is a reason your spirit feels slightly unsettled even now. That feeling is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to keep you awake and sensitive to what is happening around you. You are not imagining it, and you are not overthinking it. You are discerning something real. When you ignore that feeling, you disconnect from the guidance I am trying to give you. But when you acknowledge it calmly, you step into alignment with protection that surrounds you. Type Amen if you believe. Right now, something is trying to distract your attention again. It may come as a sudden thought, a notification, or even a feeling that this is no longer necessary to hear. This is not coincidence, because when clarity begins to settle in your spirit, distraction tries to break that connection. I need you to remain steady and present, because what you do in this moment is quietly deciding your next outcome. You are closer to understanding than you think, and that is why this resistance feels stronger. You have been through moments like this before, where you felt something was off but you pushed it aside. Later, you looked back and realized that you had sensed the truth early but did not act on it. This time is different because you are being given a clear pause, a clear moment to shift direction. I am not allowing you to walk blindly again, because I have already seen what lies ahead if nothing changes. This is your opportunity to break that cycle and step into a new response. There is also something you must release right now, even if it feels small. It could be a worry you keep feeding, a doubt that keeps repeating, or a connection that no longer feels right in your spirit. Holding on to it during this time will only give more space to what is trying to rise. Letting it go does not mean losing something valuable. It means making room for protection to take full place in your life. You are not being asked to sacrifice, you are being asked to trust. Type 1111 to affirm. As these minutes continue to pass, I want you to slow your breathing and center your thoughts. When your mind is racing, You cannot hear clearly, and that is exactly what confusion wants. But when you calm yourself, you begin to notice the quiet direction that has been present all along. That direction is not loud or forceful, it is steady and certain, guiding you toward what is safe. You are not alone in finding it. I am leading you toward it even now. You may also feel a pull to check something, to reach out to someone, or to avoid a certain action. Pay attention to that inner pull, because it is not random. It is my way of guiding your next step without forcing you. I will not control your choices, but I will always show you the path that protects you. When you follow that gentle direction, you step out of danger without even realizing how close you were to it. There is something important about timing in this moment. What is trying to happen depends on you staying unaware long enough for it to take hold. But now that you are aware, the timing is being interrupted. This is why your attention matters so much right now. Even a small shift in your response can completely change what would have unfolded. Do not underestimate your ability to change the direction of your life in a single moment. Many think change must be big and dramatic, but often it is quiet and immediate. It is the choice to pause instead of react, to listen instead of ignore, to trust instead of doubt. Those small choices are powerful because they align you with my protection. You are not waiting for something to save you. You are actively stepping into what has already been prepared for you. There is also a presence of peace that is trying to settle over you right now. It may feel subtle, but it is there, gently replacing the tension you felt earlier. That peace is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. When you feel it, do not question it or push it away. Let it stay, because it is strengthening you for what comes next. You may not fully understand what was about to happen, and that is okay. You do not need every detail to be protected. You only need to trust the guidance you are receiving. I see what you cannot see, and I know what could have unfolded. That is why I am leading you step by step instead of overwhelming you with information. Your role is not to figure everything out. Your role is to stay connected and responsive. As you continue in this moment, remember that fear is not your guide. Fear will try to rush you, confuse you, and make you doubt what you have already felt. But I am not in fear. I am in clarity and peace. When you choose to stay in that same space, you align yourself with my presence. That alignment is what keeps you steady even when something tries to shake your ground. Something that once had power over you is losing that power right now. It may have been a situation, a thought pattern, or even a person's influence. Whatever it is weakening because you are no longer unaware. Awareness breaks chains that seemed strong before. You are stepping into a place where you can see clearly and act wisely. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations. It's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay with this feeling of awareness because it is your protection. Do not rush away from it when this moment ends. Carry it with you into your next actions, your next decisions, and your next interactions. What you are experiencing now is not temporary. It is something you can keep if you choose to remain connected. You are being guided through something that could have shaken you deeply, but instead you are standing in a place of strength. That is not luck. That is my hand over your life. You are seen, you are known, and you are protected even in moments you do not fully understand. That shift is quiet, but it is powerful, and it is already changing what would have happened next. Do not underestimate this moment, because what you are doing now is something many miss. There is a deeper layer to what I am showing you, and it is connected to your awareness becoming sharper than before. You are beginning to notice things you once ignored, and that is not accidental. I am opening your understanding so you can recognize what belongs in your life and what does not. This is how protection often works, not by removing everything instantly, but by helping you see clearly enough to choose wisely. When you see clearly, you cannot be easily misled. Type 222 if you trust God. Something is trying to pull your thoughts backward, back into doubt, back into questioning whether this moment really matters. That pull is familiar because it has worked on you before. It makes you feel like everything is normal, like there is no urgency, like you can relax and forget this warning. But you know deep inside that this moment is different, and that feeling is not something to ignore. You are being asked to stay aware a little longer, just enough for the shift to complete. There is also something being exposed in your environment right now. It may not be loud or obvious, but it is there, quietly revealing itself. It could be a pattern in someone's behavior, a truth about a situation, or even something within yourself that needs to change. This exposure is not meant to harm you, it is meant to protect you from being misled. When truth comes to light, it gives you the power to respond instead of react blindly. Take a moment to slow down again, because your pace matters. When you rush, you miss the small details that are guiding you. But when you slow down, you begin to notice what feels right and what feels off. That awareness is your shield, and it is becoming stronger with every second you stay present. You are learning to trust it, and that trust is what will carry you through. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You may begin to feel a sense of relief building, even if it is slight. That relief is not random. It is a sign that what was trying to move toward you is losing its hold. It cannot take root when you are aware, when you are aligned, and when you are listening. What once felt close is now being pushed back, and you are part of that process. This is not just something happening to you, this is something happening with you. There is also a reminder I need to give you in this moment. You are not defined by the mistakes you have made in the past. What matters is how you respond now, in this present moment. You are being given a chance to act differently, to choose awareness over ignorance, to choose trust over fear. That choice is what creates a new path for you, one that is not controlled by old patterns. Something important is also happening within your spirit right now. It is becoming more sensitive, more aware, more connected. This is why you feel things more deeply in moments like this. It is not weakness, it is growth. You are being shaped into someone who can recognize truth quickly and respond with clarity. That is a strength that will continue to protect you long after this moment passes. There is no need for panic, even though the warning was urgent. Urgency does not always mean danger will succeed. It means action is needed. You have already taken that action by staying, by listening, by remaining aware. Now you are moving into a space where things are stabilizing. What felt intense at the beginning is now becoming manageable because you are aligned with me. Do not let your mind drift into overthinking. Overthinking will try to complicate what is actually simple. The truth is clear, and you have already felt it. You do not need to analyze it endlessly. You only need to trust it and follow it. When you keep things simple, you stay connected to clarity instead of confusion. There is also something you are being prepared for beyond this moment. This is not just about avoiding something negative. It is about strengthening your ability to handle what comes next. You are being trained to stay aware, to listen, and to act with wisdom. That training will serve you in ways you cannot yet see. What you are learning now will protect you again in the future. You may also notice that something that once felt overwhelming no longer has the same weight. That is because its power depended on your unawareness. Now that you see it, even partially, it cannot affect you in the same way. Awareness breaks its influence, and you are stepping into that freedom right now. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. Stay grounded in this moment a little longer. Do not rush to move on as if nothing happened. What you experienced here is important, and it deserves your attention. Let it settle within you so it becomes part of how you respond moving forward. This is how transformation happens, not in one big moment, but in small, aware decisions like this. You are not alone, and you have never been alone. Even in moments when you felt disconnected, I was still guiding you, still protecting you, still watching over you. This moment is simply making that truth clearer to you. You are beginning to see how close I have always been, and how much I care about every detail of your life. What was about to happen has been weakened, and in many ways, it has already been redirected. That is the power of awareness combined with trust. You did not need to fight loudly or struggle intensely. You only needed to stay present and listen. That is what you did, and that is why things are shifting. Carry this awareness with you as you move forward. Let it guide your next steps, your next thoughts, and your next decisions. What you have gained here is not something to leave behind. It is something to keep, something to grow, and something that will continue to protect you in ways you may not always see. You are no longer just listening, you are aligning, and that alignment is changing things that were already set in motion. What once felt like something approaching you is now being held back, slowed, and redirected. Stay steady, because this part matters just as much as the beginning. There is something you are beginning to notice about yourself right now. You are calmer than you were before, even though the message carried urgency. That calm is not denial, it is protection settling over you. When you are aligned with me, peace does not disappear in serious moments, it becomes stronger. This is how you know you are not facing this alone. You are being covered in a way that cannot be seen, but can definitely be felt. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You must understand that what was about to happen depended on your reaction more than you realized. If you had stayed unaware, it would have unfolded without resistance. But now, your awareness has created a pause in that unfolding. That pause is powerful, because it gives you time to choose differently. And when you choose differently, the entire outcome shifts. There is also something important about your energy in this moment. What you focus on is either strengthening your protection or weakening it. If you fall into fear, confusion gains space. But if you stay grounded and focused, clarity becomes stronger. You are not being tested to fail. You are being guided to rise above something that no longer belongs in your life. As these moments continue, I want you to notice your thoughts more carefully. There may still be small waves of doubt trying to move through your mind. They may whisper that this is nothing, that everything is normal, that you can relax and forget this. But those whispers are not truth. They are distractions, trying to pull you away from awareness. Stay rooted in what you felt when you first heard my voice, because that feeling was real. Type Amen to receive protection. You are now entering a point where what was hidden is becoming clearer. It may not reveal itself all at once, but you will begin to see signs. It could be in the way someone speaks, in the way a situation unfolds, or even in a sudden realization within your own mind. These signs are not coincidences. They are confirmations. They are showing you what you need to understand so you can move wisely. There is also a shift happening in your spirit that you may not fully recognize yet. You are becoming more aware, more sensitive to truth, and less willing to ignore what feels wrong. This is growth, and it is happening because you chose to stay present in this moment. Many avoid moments like this because they feel uncomfortable. But you stayed, and that decision is shaping you into someone who cannot be easily misled. You must not rush away from this awareness once you feel relief. That is where many lose what they have gained. They feel safe again and immediately return to old patterns, old thoughts, and old habits. Do not do that this time. Carry this awareness with you because it is your protection moving forward. It is not just for this moment, it is for your life. Something that once had influence over you is now losing its hold. It may have been subtle, something you did not fully question before, but now you are seeing it differently, and that is breaking its power. When something is seen clearly, it can no longer control you in the same way. You are stepping into freedom. Even if it feels small right now, there is also a strengthening happening within your heart. You are learning to trust what you feel, not just what you see. That trust is important because not everything is visible at first. Sometimes truth is felt before it is fully revealed. When you trust that feeling, you stay protected even before you understand everything. You may also notice that your desire to stay connected to me is becoming stronger. That is not coincidence. When you experience guidance like this, it draws you closer to the source of that guidance. You begin to recognize that you are not navigating life alone. That realization brings a sense of security that cannot be shaken easily. What was once approaching you is now being redirected in ways you may never fully see. That is how protection often works. You do not always witness the full extent of what was avoided, but you feel the peace that replaces it, and that peace is your confirmation. You are safe, and you are being guided. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Do not let your guard down completely, but also do not remain tense. There is a balance you are being called into. Stay aware, but stay calm. Stay focused, but stay at peace. That balance is where your strength lies. It allows you to respond wisely without being overwhelmed. You are not the same as you were before this moment began. Something within you has shifted, even if it feels subtle. You have moved from unawareness to awareness, from hesitation to clarity. That shift is powerful, and it will continue to influence your life beyond this moment. There is still a small window of time where your attention matters. Stay present a little longer, because what is completing now needs your awareness to fully settle. You are not waiting for something to happen, you are allowing something to finish being redirected. That process is already underway. You have been chosen to receive this kind of guidance, and that is not something to take lightly. It means you are being watched over in a very intentional way. Your life matters, your path matters, and your peace matters. That is why you were given this moment instead of being left unaware. As this continues, remember that you are not alone in any situation you face. Even when things seem uncertain, I am still present, still guiding, still protecting. This moment is simply a reminder of that truth. It is showing you how close I am and how much I care about your well-being. Let this awareness stay with you as you move forward. Do not treat it as something temporary. It is part of who you are becoming. A person who listens, who trusts, and who responds with clarity. That is who you are stepping into. You are no longer reacting to the warning. You are standing in awareness, and that is where your strength truly begins. What once felt like something pressing against your life is now losing its direction. Stay here in this clarity, because this is where everything continues to shift in your favor. There is something quiet but powerful happening inside you at this moment. You are learning how to listen without panic, how to respond without fear, and how to trust without needing full explanations. This is not something you could have forced. It is something that has grown through your willingness to stay. You are becoming more stable in your spirit, and that stability is what keeps you protected when situations try to change suddenly. It is not loud, but it is strong, and it is real. Type 333 to affirm your strength. You may notice that what once felt urgent is now being replaced with a sense of control. That does not mean the moment has lost its importance. It means you have gained the awareness needed to handle it. When awareness rises, urgency transforms into clarity. You are not being rushed anymore. You are being guided. And when you are guided, you move with purpose instead of fear. There is also something you must understand about what nearly unfolded. It was not random, and it was not without reason. It was connected to patterns that have been around you for some time, waiting for the right moment to grow stronger. But because you stayed aware, that moment was interrupted. You did not just avoid something, you changed the timing and the outcome of it. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. As this moment continues, there is a deeper sense of peace settling over you. That peace is not the absence of danger, it is the presence of protection. It is my way of letting you know that you are being covered, that you are not exposed, and that you are not alone. When you feel that peace, let it stay. Do not question it. Do not push it away, because it is strengthening you from within. You are also being shown something about your own power. Not a power that comes from control or force, but a power that comes from awareness and alignment. When you are aligned with me, you do not need to fight everything that comes your way. Some things simply lose their ability to reach you. That is what is happening now. What once had a path toward you is now being redirected because you are no longer standing in the same place. There is a lesson forming here that you must carry forward. You do not need to wait for urgency to become aware. You can live in this awareness daily, allowing it to guide your decisions before things become serious. This moment is teaching you how to stay connected, how to listen, and how to trust what you feel. If you keep this connection, you will avoid many things before they even begin. You may also begin to recognize certain patterns more clearly now. Things that once seemed normal may now feel different to you. That is not confusion, that is clarity. You are seeing beyond the surface, and that allows you to make better choices. Trust that shift, because it is part of your growth. Something else is being strengthened within you, and that is your ability to pause. In the past, you may have reacted quickly, without giving yourself time to think or feel. But now, you are learning to pause, to observe, and to choose your response carefully. That pause is powerful because it breaks automatic patterns. It gives you space to act with wisdom instead of impulse. You are also stepping into a deeper level of trust with me, not a distant trust, but a personal one. You are beginning to understand that I am not far away, that I am present in your moments, guiding you through situations you cannot fully see. That understanding will stay with you if you continue to nurture it. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What was about to happen has now reached a point where it cannot affect you in the same way. The shift has already taken place. You may not see every detail of how it changed, but you will feel the difference. The tension that was there is fading, and peace is taking its place. That is your confirmation that you are safe. Do not return to old habits after this moment. That is the only way you could lose what you have gained. Stay in this awareness, even when things feel normal again. Let it become part of how you live, not just something you experience during urgent moments. This is how you remain protected long after this has passed. There is also something ahead of you that is good, something that required this moment to happen first. You had to be aware, you had to shift, and you had to align before stepping into it. Now that you have done that, you are moving closer to what was prepared for you. This was not only about avoiding something negative, it was about preparing you for something better. You are not the same person who first heard these words. Something has changed in you, even if it feels small. You have become more aware, more grounded, and more connected. That change will continue to grow if you allow it. It will guide you in ways you cannot yet fully understand. Stay present just a little longer, because this moment is still completing its work within you. You are not waiting for something to happen, you are allowing something to settle. That settling is what makes this shift permanent instead of temporary. You are protected, you are guided, and you are not alone. These are not just words, they are truths that are being shown to you right now. Hold on to them as you move forward and let them shape the way you see your life. That understanding is what keeps you protected long after urgency fades. Stay with it, because this is where your strength becomes steady and lasting. There is a quiet realization forming in your mind right now. You are beginning to see that not everything that approaches you has power over you. What gives something power is your awareness of it and your response to it. When you stay unaware, it grows stronger. But when you see it clearly, it begins to lose its hold. This is what you are experiencing now. and it is changing more than you can see. Type 555 to welcome change. You must also recognize how far you have come in just these moments. At the beginning, there was urgency, there was tension, there was a sense that something serious was close. Now, that feeling has changed. It has softened, it has become manageable, and that is because you stayed connected. You did not turn away. And because of that, the outcome has already begun to shift. There is something important about your presence in this moment. You are not just listening, you are participating in the change. Every second you remain aware, you are strengthening your protection. This is not passive, it is active alignment with what is guiding you. And that alignment is what keeps you steady even when something tries to move around you. Type yes if you trust the process. You may notice that your thoughts are becoming clearer now. The noise that was once there is fading, and in its place is a quiet sense of direction. That direction may not be loud, but it is certain. It is guiding you step by step, helping you understand what to do and what to avoid. This is how I speak to you, not always with force, but with clarity that settles within you. There is also something being restored inside you. It is your sense of trust, not just in me, but in yourself. You are learning that you can recognize truth when it comes to you. You are learning that your awareness is something you can rely on. That trust is important because it will guide you in moments when things are not immediately clear. What was once approaching you has now lost its direction completely. It no longer has the same path it once had. That is the result of your awareness, your stillness, and your willingness to listen. You may never see exactly what was avoided, but you will feel the peace that replaces it. That peace is your confirmation that something has changed. Do not rush away from this awareness now that things feel calmer. This is the moment where many people lose what they have gained. They return to old patterns because everything feels normal again. But you are being called to remain aware, even in calm moments. That is how you stay protected, not just in urgency, but in everyday life. There is also something ahead of you that requires this new level of awareness. You are being prepared for it now. It is not something to fear. It is something that will require clarity and trust. What you are learning in this moment is exactly what you will need when you reach that point. This is preparation, not just protection. You may also begin to feel a sense of gratitude rising within you. That feeling is natural because you are recognizing that you were guided through something important. Gratitude keeps you connected, it keeps your awareness strong, and it reminds you that you are not alone. Let that feeling grow, because it will continue to strengthen your connection. There is no need to go back and question everything that happened. What matters is what you do now. You have been given awareness, you have been given clarity, and you have been given protection. Use those things moving forward. Let them guide your next steps, your next choices, and your next thoughts. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Something within you has shifted permanently. It may feel subtle, but it is real. You are not the same person who first heard the warning. You are more aware, more grounded, and more connected. That shift will continue to grow if you allow it. It will influence how you move through life in ways you cannot yet fully see. You are also beginning to understand that you do not need to fear every serious moment. Serious moments are not always meant to harm you. Sometimes they are meant to wake you, to guide you, and to bring you into alignment. That is what this moment has been for you. It has brought you into a place where you can see clearly and act wisely. Stay present just a little longer, because this moment is still settling within you. You are not waiting for something to happen. You are allowing something to complete. That completion is what makes this shift lasting. It is what allows you to carry this awareness forward instead of leaving it behind. You are protected, you are guided, and you are deeply cared for. These truths are not temporary, they are constant. What changes is your awareness of them. Right now, you are aware, and that awareness is what keeps you aligned with my presence. Continue to trust what you feel within you. That is where my guidance will always meet you. Continue to stay aware, even when things feel normal again. That is how you remain protected without needing another urgent moment to wake you. You have done something important by staying through this. You have chosen awareness over distraction, clarity over confusion, and trust over doubt. That choice has already changed what was about to happen, and it will continue to change what comes next. Something has settled inside you that was not there before, and it is giving you a new sense of control over your own path. This is what happens when awareness becomes steady instead of temporary. You are no longer reacting to what might happen, you are rooted in what is true. Stay in this place, because this is where your strength becomes consistent. There is a deeper understanding forming within you about how these moments work. You are beginning to see that what feels sudden is often something that has been building quietly over time. It is not always visible, but it is always present beneath the surface. What you experienced here was not just a warning about one moment, it was a lesson about how to recognize these patterns early. This is knowledge that will protect you again and again if you hold on to it. Type 444 to stay grounded. You must also understand that your awareness does not need urgency to activate. You can live in this same clarity every day if you choose to remain connected. When you stay connected, you begin to sense shifts before they become serious. You notice changes in energy, in behavior, and in your own thoughts. This is how you stay ahead of what tries to disrupt your peace. There is something important about how you respond after a moment like this. Many people return to distraction because everything feels calm again. They assume the moment has passed and nothing else matters. But you are being called to carry this awareness forward. This is not just about one situation, it is about how you live moving forward. Type Amen to stay protected. You may also feel a sense of quiet confidence growing within you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady. That confidence comes from knowing that you were guided through something important. It comes from realizing that you can listen, understand, and respond with clarity. That confidence is not something to ignore, it is something to nurture. There is also a strengthening happening in how you trust your own instincts. Before, you may have questioned yourself, wondering if what you felt was real. Now, you are beginning to see that your awareness has been guiding you all along. You are learning to listen to it instead of dismissing it. That shift is powerful because it keeps you aligned with truth. What once felt uncertain is now becoming clearer. You may not have every answer, but you have enough understanding to move forward wisely. You know what feels right and what does not. You know what brings peace and what creates tension. That knowledge is more valuable than having every detail because it allows you to respond in real time. There is also something you must release completely now. Any remaining doubt that this moment mattered must be let go. Doubt will try to convince you that nothing significant happened, that you can return to everything as it was. But you know that is not true. You felt the shift, you experienced the clarity, and you saw how your awareness changed things. Trust that experience. You are also stepping into a deeper level of connection with me. This is not just about hearing my voice in urgent moments. It is about recognizing that I am present in your everyday life. I am guiding you in small decisions, in quiet thoughts, and in subtle feelings. When you stay aware, you begin to notice my presence more clearly. There is something ahead that will require you to use what you have learned here. It will not come with the same urgency, but it will require the same awareness. When that moment comes, you will recognize it more quickly. You will respond more calmly, and you will move with greater confidence. This is how growth works. It prepares you for what is next. You may also notice that your fear has decreased. What once felt overwhelming now feels manageable. That is because fear loses its power when awareness increases. You are no longer reacting blindly. You are responding with understanding. That shift is what keeps you steady even when situations change. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is a sense of balance forming within you now. You are not tense, but you are not careless either. You are aware, but you are also at peace. This balance is important because it allows you to move through life without being overwhelmed or unaware. It is the place where your strength and your calm work together. You have also learned something about timing. Acting at the right moment can change everything. If you had ignored this moment, things would have unfolded differently. But because you stayed, because you listened, the timing shifted. That is how powerful your awareness is. It does not just change how you feel, it changes what happens. There is no need to look back with fear or regret. What matters is what you have gained from this. You have gained clarity, awareness, and a deeper connection. Those things will continue to guide you if you choose to keep them. They are not temporary. They are part of who you are becoming. You are not alone as you move forward from this moment. I am still with you, guiding you, protecting you, and leading you. This connection does not end when the urgency fades. It continues in your everyday life, in your thoughts, in your decisions, and in your actions. Stay present as you move forward. Do not rush back into distraction or old habits. Let this awareness settle fully within you. Let it become natural, something you carry without effort. This is how you remain aligned without needing another urgent moment to wake you. You have done something important by staying through this. You have chosen to listen, to trust, and to remain aware. That choice has already changed your path, and it will continue to shape your future in ways you cannot yet fully see. This moment is no longer about something approaching you. It is about what has already been shifted because you chose to stay present. You have crossed the most critical part, and now you are standing in the result of that decision. Stay with this clarity, because it is becoming part of you in a lasting way. There is a calm strength settling deeper within you now. It is not the kind that needs to prove anything, but the kind that simply knows. You know that something was real about this moment, and you know that your awareness changed it. That knowing is not loud, but it is firm, and it will guide you long after this moment fades. You are beginning to trust yourself in a new way, and that trust is something you must protect. Type 888 to seal this shift. You must understand that what you experienced was not only protection, it was preparation. You have been shown how quickly things can change, and how important it is to remain aware even when everything seems normal. This is not meant to make you fearful, it is meant to make you wise. Wisdom allows you to move through life with confidence instead of hesitation. It allows you to see what others overlook and respond before things become difficult. There is also something within you that is becoming more alert to truth. You are beginning to notice small details that you once ignored. You are sensing things more clearly, and you are responding with more intention. This is growth, and it is happening because you chose to stay connected in a moment that many would have ignored. You are becoming someone who cannot easily be misled. Type yes to stay aligned. You may feel a sense of completion beginning to form, as if something has settled into place. That feeling is real, and it is a sign that this moment has done what it needed to do. What once felt like an approaching wave has now passed without breaking over you. You are standing on steady ground, and that ground is your awareness. You are safe, not because nothing happened, but because something was redirected. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and me. You are beginning to understand that I am not distant, that I am present in your moments, guiding you in ways you are just starting to recognize. This connection is not something that comes and goes. It is always there, waiting for you to notice it. Now that you have felt it, you will recognize it more easily in the future. You must not return to the way things were before this moment. That is where the real test begins. It is easy to stay aware when something feels urgent, but it is more important to stay aware when everything feels calm. That is where your growth will show. If you carry this awareness into your daily life, you will avoid many things before they even begin. There is something ahead of you that will benefit from this shift. It is not something to fear, but something that will require clarity and trust. Because you have gone through this moment, you will be ready for it. You will recognize what feels right, and you will move with confidence instead of hesitation. This is how preparation works. It equips you before you even realize you need it. You are also learning how to pause in a deeper way. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. That pause gives you space to think, to feel, and to respond wisely. It breaks the habit of reacting without awareness. This is a skill that will continue to protect you in ways you cannot yet fully see. There is a sense of gratitude that may be growing within you now. That feeling is important because it keeps you connected. Gratitude reminds you that you were guided, that you were protected, and that you are not alone. It strengthens your awareness and keeps you open to guidance in the future. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not the same person who first heard these words. Something has shifted within you, and that shift is permanent if you choose to keep it. You have moved from uncertainty to clarity, from distraction to awareness. That is not something to overlook, it is something to carry forward with intention. There is also a quiet confidence forming in how you move. You may not even notice it fully yet, but it is there. It is the result of knowing that you can listen and respond correctly. It is the result of trusting what you feel instead of ignoring it. That confidence will grow stronger the more you rely on it. What once felt like something serious approaching has now become a lesson that strengthens you. You were not meant to be harmed by it. You were meant to be awakened through it. That awakening is what has changed your path. You are now moving with awareness that will continue to guide you. Stay grounded as this moment completes. Do not rush away from it. Let it settle fully within you, so it becomes part of how you live. This is how transformation becomes real, not just something you experience once, but something you carry forward. You are protected, you are guided, and you are deeply cared for. These truths are not temporary, they are constant. What changes is your awareness of them, and right now your awareness is strong. Keep it that way. Continue to trust what you feel within you. That is where my guidance meets you. Continue to stay aware, even in calm moments. That is how you remain aligned without needing another urgent moment to wake you. You have done something important by staying through this entire moment. You have chosen clarity over confusion, awareness over distraction, and trust over doubt. That choice has already changed what was about to happen, and it will continue to shape what comes next. There is a deeper calm settling into your spirit now, one that is not easily shaken. This calm is not because nothing serious was near you, but because what was near you has lost its power. You are beginning to feel safe again, but this time with understanding, not with ignorance. That difference matters because it changes how you will move forward. You are no longer the same, and you should not go back to being unaware. Type 666 to release fear. You must also recognize that what happened here was not just a moment, it was a shift in how you connect with me. You have seen that I can reach you, guide you, and protect you when you choose to listen. That realization is something many never fully understand. But now that you have felt it, you carry that knowledge with you. It will stay with you in quiet moments, reminding you that you are never alone. Type 111 to stay connected. There is something important about how you handle the calm that follows a serious moment.